Hello students. In this session we will conduct experiment to measure temperature in terms of voltage and current using temperature sensor bridge. Okay. So the temperature sensor what we are using is thermistor 471. Alright. You are using thermistor and you are observing its characteristics, how it works and all. Okay. As we know, thermistors again we have two types, that is with a negative temperature coefficient and positive temperature coefficient, wherein in negative temperature coefficient, as the temperature increases the resistance decrease. Alright. In positive temperature coefficient, as the temperature increases the resistance of the thermistor increases. Alright, positively. So this is the circuit. As you can see here, in the first part we have the bridge, Wheatstone bridge here. So in one arm we are connecting our thermistor, so where we are noting the variation in the resistance. Okay, so the connection, that is arms, where we have two arms of the bridge, that output is connected to instrumentation amplifier AD620. Alright, so which we know that instrumentation amplifier amplifies the signal. Since the output of the sensor is very low in magnitude, the instrumentation amplifier amplifies the signal. Okay, so using this circuit diagram, we are observing the characteristics of the thermistor. So first I'll just let you know the procedure, how to do it. So what we are doing here, in order to increase the temperature of the thermistor, we are connecting a lamp. The intensity of the lamp, we are using it as a heat here. So as the voltage of the lamp is increased, it is nothing but we are increasing the temperature across thermistor. So accordingly, as the intensity is increased, okay, we are noting down voltage across thermistor and current across the thermistor. Voltage across thermistor will be in terms of voltage and current will be in terms of milliamps. So using voltage and current across the sensor, we will measure the resistance. Okay, so using this resistance is what we are trying to understand the characteristics of the thermistor. Okay, we will plot current versus voltage, or we can also plot resistance across that is versus voltage. So this is the response for a negative temperature coefficient thermistor. That means as the voltage is increased, resistance will decrease. Okay, let's see the readings, how it works. I'll show. Okay, I will show you the circuit diagram here. The explanation of the circuit will not be done. You will just have to look, because it looks complicated, but it is not complicated as such. So this power supply, we are using it to give supply for our bridge, Wheatstone bridge, where we are applying 5 volts. And this power supply with 5 volts, plus 5 volts and minus 15 volts, we are connecting it to IC, the instrumentation amplifier. There is one more voltage supply which we call it as dimmer stat. This is 230 volts dimmer stat, which we are using to vary the intensity of the lamp. Okay, as we vary this, rotate it, we will be increasing the intensity of the lamp. So this lamp connection is separate, which is not shown in the circuit diagram. So here is our lamp, to which we are connected the supply here, 230 volt supply from the dimmer stat. So as we vary this, we will be varying the intensity of the lamp, so which is used as a temperature to our thermistor. Here is our thermistor, this is the sensor. Okay, so here is the Wheatstone bridge setup. In one arm thermistor is connected. Okay, so let's and here is your instrumentation amplifier. So the output of Wheatstone bridge, the output from the Wheatstone bridge is connected to instrumentation amplifier here. Okay, so you just note down the numbers and all from the circuit diagram. Now these two multimeters are used as voltmeter and ammeter. This is ammeter to measure the current across the thermistor, and this is the voltmeter to measure the voltage across the thermistor. Now our experiment is, as we go on varying the intensity of the light, as we go on increase the temperature across the thermistor resistance will vary. That we have to note down. In order to note down the resistance variation, first we will measure the voltage and current. So using V and I, we will measure resistance. So now we'll start with switch on the dimmer stat. Now as we increase the intensity by slowly varying that, you can observe the lamp also. As you increase the intensity, the lamp intensity also changes slightly. Go closer. So now you are controlling the intensity of the lamp using the dimmer stat. Okay. So we will take two readings here. Some two readings. What is the value there? 60. The dimmer stat is at 60. Now let's see what will be the current at 60 volts. So the current is showing 3.08 milliamps across thermistor and voltage is 1.154. Let us note down. For 60 volts, voltage is 1.154 volts and 3.09 milliamps. Okay, let's take another reading. Increase the voltage there from the dimmer stat, make it 100, and observe the intensity here. Intensity of the lamp also has increased, which in turn is increasing the temperature across the thermistor. So now we should observe that the voltage across thermistor should decrease according to the theory. Now current is 3.10. Let me note that 3.10, and voltage has come down to 1. I'll take it as 1. It is varying. Let it settle down because there is variation in the temperature. 1.128 for 100. Let's see for another reading. We'll take it for 140 volts. And look at the intensity there, it has increased. We'll wait for some time, few seconds. This box is just to avoid the spreading of the temperature. So current is 3.15 milliamps. 3.15 milliamps for 140 volts, and voltage has come down to 1.09. So as you can observe, the voltage across thermistor is decreasing as we are increasing the temperature. So as you note down all these readings, now using V and I, you go on varying this voltage from the dimmer stat, which will give you variation in the temperature. That is, you are varying the intensity of the lamp. So take different readings there. So based on that, having the values of V and I, you will calculate R. R is equal to V by I. So from this, you will plot the graph. You can either plot R versus V or I versus V, just to understand both the expression there. So students, now we will conduct the second part of this experiment. That is, we will measure again the resistance as we vary the voltage of the lamp. Okay. So this second part is called to find balancing resistor. So what do we do here? In the same circuit, we will vary the voltage of the lamp and we will note down the corresponding resistance value in the DRB. That is, we will connect a DRB in one of the arms of the Wheatstone bridge, and since the output of the instrumentation amplifier is negative, so as we go on varying the intensity and vary the resistance value, at some point there will be the output changing from negative to positive. That is, whenever there is the output across the thermistor is 0, that means it is changing from negative to positive. At that moment, note down the resistance from the DRB. Okay, so note down the output voltage across thermistor where it is changing from negative to positive. Okay, so similarly we will tabulate all the values in the tabular column. So we are now using one power supply which is giving 5 volts to the Wheatstone bridge. Then this power supply is to give 15 plus and minus 15 volts to the instrumentation amplifier. And this dimmerstat, as we know, it is connected to the lamp to vary the intensity of the lamp. And we are using only one voltmeter to measure the voltage across the thermistor. Where is our sensor? Here. The sensor is here. So as we go on varying the intensity of the lamp, we are varying the temperature. Now we will be observing the resistance. So what do we do? First adjust the input voltage 5 volts to the bridge, Wheatstone bridge. So the Wheatstone bridge, so here as you can see, in 2 arms you have the 2 resistors, and in 1 arm you have connected the thermistor, and in the other arm you have the DRB. Okay, so DRB you are varying so that you are adjusting the bridge, you are bringing the bridge to the balance condition. So you are measuring the voltage across thermistor. As I said, you will be observing readings from the voltmeter. Whenever it is varying from negative value to positive, at that moment you will note down the DRB value. That means you are varying first for different intensity of the lamp. You go on varying the DRB and note down the voltage. Okay, so for different values of DRB there will be variation in the voltage. So whenever voltage is changing from negative to positive, at that moment you will note down DRB value. That will be your resistance value. Okay, so then later with that resistance and voltage you will plot this graph, resistance voltage versus voltage, so which will give you the negative temperature coefficient response of the thermistor. Let's see, we will take 2-3 readings here. So now we are adjusting the lamp voltage. So we have given 60 from the dimmerstat, 50, 40, okay, 40. So the intensity of the lamp, look at this, it is very low because the voltage applied here is only 40, okay. So this is the intensity, that means that is the temperature going to the thermistor. Now you observe the voltage and vary the DRB. So as we vary the resistance, we will be observing the voltage. Yes. So the resistance value is now 3, say now 4. So as I said, note down, it should change from negative to positive. It is now positive. So the value of the resistance is now 5. So it is more than its specified resistance. So we'll come back to 4. Now we'll vary the next scale there. So now it is 2, 3. We have to keep on observing the voltmeter. So it is already positive. It is go low, it is showing negative here, so vary this, increase this 3, it is already positive and it is more, go back to 2, no, reduce this and increase this, it is in 2, 2, the voltmeter is showing negative reading, so increase it to, yeah, let it be 1, increase this, yeah, so now it is just near to 0, it is 0.4. so note down the DRB reading, it is 400 10 plus 10 and 1, 411. Let me note down. For temperature voltage, lamp voltage of 40, resistance value was 411 ohms. Okay, let's increase the intensity of the lamp now by varying the dimmerstat. Make it 100, keep it to 100. So intensity has increased. We'll wait for some time. Shall we close? We'll wait for some time, closing the box so that the thermistor should get the heat. Then we will observe the voltage reading from the voltmeter after few seconds. Yeah, go on varying now. So since we know some minimum level, we can go up to there, 400 positive, bring it to 3, yeah. Now you vary the next scale. Yeah, come below the next scale. Yes, no, still negative. Yes, now it is still not equal to 0. Can reduce it little bit. Point, yes, point. Can you reduce still? 0.6. Wherever it just changes from negative to positive, that is near to 0 value, has to be taken. One more. Yeah, that is enough, I think. Now we'll note down the resistance value. It is 300 plus 77. 377 for 100 volts. So as you can observe, as we are increasing the temperature, which is nothing but the lamp voltage, resistance is decreasing. So enough, I think. Yes. So that is the experiment, noting down for different values, that is for different lamp voltages, note down R and plot this graph, particular graph, where you will get a negative temperature coefficient graph. So that is about this temperature sensor experiment.